What?
This guy had 2,000 hits, 64 WAR.
No idea who you are.
Yeah, so I mean, shout out to Adam.
Welcome to Ordinary Effort, where a bunch of random guys get some random baseball players and try not to biff the grid. I'm Mike here with Josh, and we're on grid 15. We're coming off of another Friends grid we did with Kyle and Tom, grid 14. Where do you want to jump in?
You know what? I think the category that always trips us up the most is Silver Slugger, so I wouldn't mind trying to knock that out.
Yeah, both of
It's
the Silver Slugger and Gold Glove. These are like the equivalent of each other in terms of
yeah,
how
yeah,
annoying they are.
and completely subjective. I will say I think the Mariners Silver Slugger is a little tricky. You've got like the obvious ones are like A-Rod, Griffey, Edgar Martinez,
Yep.
um, Ichiro.
Here's the like I hear the word slugger and it confuses me because I think I'm like, does that mean home runs?
Yeah,
Because it tends to be, I feel like a lot of power hitters, but
yeah,
also Ichiro was just elite. So I mean Griffey for sure. What about Kyle Seager?
yeah, yeah.
Like he
I
had
just
some
don't
good,
know if, yeah, I mean, to your point, I don't know how these guys vote for these guys, because it's like Kyle Seager was a great hitter. Did he have a power hitter a year enough where he would have got it?
you know what I'm thinking else, thinking of here. Second base is was like a wasteland, but Brett Boone what had some
Oh,
good seasons for Seattle.
I think he might have even had like a 30 home run year, maybe more. Like I think that's a really solid one.
You want to go Brett Boone
Hey,
here?
yeah, I love that one.
All right, let's see if we start strong. There we go,
Okay,
5% on Brett
nice.
Boone.
Yeah.
We are rolling.
Honestly, yeah, I don't think that category is Seattle Supersonic is hard.
Yeah, you want to go down, just get the Silver Sluggers out of the way,
Yeah,
or
all
do you want
right.
to, or do you
Yeah,
want to
no,
go
I think you're
close?
right. I think let's try to knock this column out.
All right, so Red Sox, I mean Ortiz,
Yep,
Manny Ramirez,
Manny.
Jim Rice probably. Uh,
Yep, that's
I,
probably right. I mean, if you stick at second base, would Pedroia in his prime have had a good enough year where he would have
probably.
got it?
Yeah, probably. More currently, I would think Devers might actually. No,
Devers.
there's a lot of good third basemen right
It's
now, though.
true.
You have
It's
Ramirez,
true.
you have hmm. What about
Yeah.
no, Veritek probably wouldn't have
I,
won.
I think there were just too many good catchers at that time when he was playing.
Right.
I'm thinking about like Euclid, but he might
Mm,
actually work. Well, I don't know that he works for Silver Slugger. It's a tough position. Um,
Mookie Betts.
yeah, yeah, his MVP year would have won Silver Slugger.
Yeah.
I
Uh
mean, out of the guys we've listed, I think Ortiz, Manny are the really obvious ones we should stay away from.
do you think Jim Rice?
Pedroia, Jim, yeah, Silver Slugger. When did they start awarding Silver
I think it
Slugger?
was like the early 80s. So Rice would have been where Rice was playing in the mid 80s, I think.
Yeah,
Where he might have gotten
right.
it. If you want to go, you want to go
I don't
Pedroia
know.
and try and
I
go
don't.
second baseman down here.
I'm
Not
not
that I can name
positive he
them.
won it. But I'm either or on Jim Rice. I don't know. What do you think?
I hate this category, is what I think. I don't
Yeah,
like
I
it.
think let's try for Pedroia. I mean, this
Yeah,
might be a biff. Okay, all
7%.
right, all
Okay,
right,
second
okay. I
baseman.
like it. Yeah,
I can. That being said, Orioles Silver Slugger.
I've got one here. I think,
Oh,
but
you do?
only
Okay.
because Hunter Henderson won the Rookie of the
Oh,
Year last year and actually ended up winning Silver Slugger too. He's on my fantasy team, one of my favorite younger players to follow. I mean, there might be other ones. Sometimes
yeah.
I like to use Albert Bell for the Orioles, but I just don't
Yes.
know. I don't know well enough if
Hmm.
he won a Silver Slugger.
I
I
don't remember
know
how
Gunnar
long.
won one, but
I don't remember how long Bell was on because he had some great years. Most
yeah,
of his great years, I think, were in Cleveland.
yes, exactly.
And I know he played for Baltimore. You also have Miguel Tejada,
That's true. And Manny might have won
Machado, right, right,
Machado
right.
might have won one with Baltimore. I've been noticing recently that there's that reverse effect of like really recent guys people are forgetting, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gunnar is left out here.
All right. Yeah. So if you're
Um,
confident, if you know, let's lock this
yeah, he
up.
won a Silver Slugger. Yeah. Okay, nice.
0.8%.
Wow. This
Wow.
is what I'm saying, man. Like, I feel like, we always talk about getting the older guys, but sometimes those really
Yeah.
young guys, people
Yeah.
forget about, they overlook them.
Okay. Love it. All right.
All right.
You want to go back up Gold Glove, start with Orioles at the bottom? Because
Yeah,
I have,
yeah.
so I think Miguel Tejada does fit here. And a guy we
Okay.
used with Tom and Kyle, I think it was grid 7. We put him for the Rangers, but I think he might have won it here too. Rafael Palmero.
Palmero was who I was thinking about. I
You want,
think when we were guessing about it with the Rangers, I knew he for sure won it with the Orioles, but I think Palmero's
okay,
a solid one here.
let's do it. Let's just keep going strong.
Okay, nice.
1%. All right.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
I like
Uh,
it.
Red Sox Gold Glove was okay. I mean, I feel like I keep throwing out the same names, but like a little different. So Jackie Bradley Jr. was
Yeah.
very good defensively, right? This might be you. You might
Yeah, no, I mean, I was gonna say JBJ. He worries me because he's one of those guys who like you expect to see on web gems in the morning, and it's just does that always translate to a Gold Glove? Probably. He probably won one.
yeah,
I'm also wondering about I don't think Nomar would have won one just because he is playing at the same time as like just peak shortstops.
that was the era of shortstops for sure.
You've got
Benintendi?
yeah, that's true. He almost won Rookie of the Year that year.
Yeah.
But he kind of moved on from the Red Sox quickly. It would have had to be,
He was there. I want to say he was there like
yeah,
4 or
yeah.
5 years, and yeah. I
So
don't.
I
I
was
just
gonna say Euclid, uh,
really
because I thought maybe he had a better glove than perhaps like for sure winning Silver Slugger, but
okay.
I don't know for sure. There's also Wade Boggs, but again, I just don't know how long he was in Boston to have won one.
He was in Boston a while. He was in Boston a while. I want to say he was on. I don't know if he was on the '86 Red Sox that played the Mets, but I think he spent a lot of time in Boston.
Yeah.
Was he a good? I mean,
It's just another tough position. Like I'm
yeah,
blanking on my years, but like there's been a lot of really good defensive third basemen. I mean, I think JBJ is the one I feel most confident about.
yeah. You want to roll the dice on Bradley?
Yeah, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I honestly I thought that'd be
9%.
higher.
All right.
I thought that would be a lot higher. Okay.
Okay. So Seattle Mariners Gold Glove. I actually have one.
Okay.
JP Crawford
Oh,
is a very
yeah.
good defender, and I know
Yeah.
he has won a Gold Glove, and it was
I would
not in
not have thought about
Philadelphia.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I feel very confident that he won. I forget what I was listening to. I was probably like MLB Network or something where they were
Yeah.
talking about shortstops and how underrated he is. But I'm unless you have like somebody
No,
else
that's
up your
solid.
sleeve,
I think each row will be the really common one here. So nice.
4%.
Hey, these columns either like these usually knock us out. So
Yeah, no, I think
uh
the fact that
yeah.
we're doing this well, I think I'm not going to say it. I'm
Let's
not going to say
yeah,
it,
let's just
but
keep going.
I
Yeah.
feel okay. Um, so Dodgers, Mariners. First guy
This
that comes to
is
mind,
go
Sean
for it. Go for
Figgins.
it. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have thought about him for
Yeah,
either of those teams. I think Sean Figg I think the
Angels.
Angels,
Yeah,
yes.
but he played for both. I know
I
he
was gonna say
played for
Mike
both.
Morgan, but I honestly
Ooh.
I
Do you
kind of
know
like
do you
I
know that
know
Mike Morgan
I feel
no,
like me and Mike are tight at this point.
if you're tight with Mike Morgan, we have to
Yeah.
put him. Anytime you could
He's
put like a reliever in here.
You know why I know this? Because when I brought up Mike Morgan in our group chat, one of Tom, who's been on the grid before,
Yep.
recognized him as a Dodgers pitcher. And I just recognized him as a guy who's on the grid. But I
Okay.
know for sure he played
All
for the
right.
Mariners and the Dodgers. So,
Okay. Mike Morgan it is.
yeah.
Mike Morgan gets
Okay.
1%.
Man, I love that headshot, man.
Oh, it's
Beautiful.
beautiful. He was so good that they don't even have like a actual photo for him. They just pulled.
Yeah.
Okay, Dodgers, Red Sox.
Yep.
That's
Yep. And
obviously,
Manny.
and
Um,
oh, that's right, and Manny and Kenley Jansen.
you've
Um,
also got two relievers. I know this because my wife loves these guys, but Joe Kelly and Ryan Brazier
oh,
both were on Red Sox Dodgers. But there's
oh,
another one. There's another guy. I don't think
oh,
we've ever used him.
okay.
And I got to shout out. So I was on Twitter today. I try not to be on it too much, but
The
I was
artist
on it
formerly known as
today,
Twitter.
formerly
It's
known as
yeah,
Twitter.
right,
Rest
right.
in peace. And actually, Adam, the guy who created or manages Immaculate Grid, was posting that it was Reggie Smith's birthday, and
You've
I
got to be
never
kidding.
heard of Reggie Smith. So I took a look. This guy had 2,000 hits, 64 WAR, like,
What?
and he played for the Dodgers and the Red Sox. And yeah, so I mean, shout out to Adam, and we gotta use Reggie, I think.
No
Like,
idea who you
yeah,
are.
yeah, Reggie
Salute to
Smith,
you
man.
though. 1% Reggie
Never
Smith.
made the Hall of Fame. Had a prolific career. So
Okay. Uh
yeah,
Dodgers and Orioles. Manny Machado's the obvious.
yeah, this
But
one.
I've got one.
Okay.
Former Met, and I know he played a lot of time in Baltimore, so I'm not sure how the score is going to be, but based on how well we're doing here, I feel okay with it. He I think he ended his career with the Dodgers or played with the Dodgers very close to the end of his career. He's a Hall of Famer. Eddie Murray played for both
Wow.
teams.
Yeah,
Um,
I know him as an Oriole. I
mhm.
didn't think about him with the Dodgers at all. So
And I feel 100% sure that this is
I mean,
um,
it's better than Machado for sure. And
yeah. All right.
um,
You ready?
yeah, let's do it. Oh,
Okay, I don't know what Eddie
nice.
Murray scored, but I like the final score of
Yeah.
46. Let's see. 16%.
Okay. That's fine.
The
That's
worst,
fine.
the
We've
worst of all
we've
of them.
been like the fact that we're disappointed about 16%. I mean, this is
No,
a
but
solid,
this is good
solid grid.
because
Yeah.
we're back in the double digits. We got a
Yeah.
Maddox on this grid, and somehow we got a Maddox with only one hidden gem, and it's Gunnar
Yeah.
Henderson, which makes
Yeah.
zero sense.
The fact
But
that Reggie Smith and Mike Morgan are not hidden gems, they're just is deeply disappointing to me. But this is a good one. Yeah, good
yeah, no, this
solid
was
grid.
very good grid. I mean, we had three 1%ers on here, so we'll take that. And we're gonna keep gridding. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Ordinary Effort. Keep watching for more grids.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.